My name is Rachel Amberg. I am 26 years old, and I recently moved to Madison last June.
My name is Chelsey Quigley. I am 23. I currently live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but I'm from Madison.
My name is Ashley Raybuck. I am 24 years old, and I live in Madison currently.
My name is Amanda Mills. I'm also 26.
I'm Kayla Dorsett. I am 22, and I currently live in Prairie du Sac, Wisconsin.
And I'm Anita Raybuck. I'm Ashley's mother. I'm 54, and she is the oldest of my 3 children.
I am a nurse at Meritor Hospital in the neonatal intensive care unit.
I currently go to UW Milwaukee, majoring in education.
I am going to school for accounting at the moment, and I hope to have a job before I get married in October of 2013.
So vote for us. Vote for Rachel and Hubert.
Whatever happens, I'm just really excited to be here, and I hope that my sparkling personality is enough to help win over the vote.
I'm very, very excited to be a part of this contest, and hopefully
You vote for us.
Yeah, vote for us.
First, they met.
Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I walk by again?
Really?
Then they dated.
So how many kids do you want to have?
He proposed.
Will you marry me?
I've been dreaming of this forever.
Now, to help her prepare for the big day, Fox47 presents the Ultimate Bride Survival Guide.
We came to be on the show as I was watching the news, and I saw the bridal shower advertised, and I called her up and said, Ashley, you need to email these people and see if you can get on the show. Dad and I are middle class, and every little bit will help.
We were pretty excited the whole way there. We had been talking about it for a couple weeks about the bridal event coming up. We were both kind of nervous, and we were kind of researching, bridal games and things like that, because we haven't been to a whole bunch, but we have been to a fair share, and we kind of had some ideas of what the games were going to be.
And she applied, got chosen. We went to the bridal shower, which was actually a blast. We really had a really good time. We really did. And here we are.
Well, I kind of thought it was going to be more instead of bridal games, I thought it was going to be more Hunger Games style, fight for it. So it was kind of nice to be able to sit down and just relax a little bit. It made me feel a little bit better.
We started out at the bridal shower going in and finding our table, which the numbers were arranged odd, so it was hard to find our table. And then we started to look around at the different vendors.
We tried to find games that we figured a big group would work or be able to do, so we really had no idea. We kind of assumed there'd be the toilet paper dress game, but not sure, and so we were really excited about that.
The word Scrabble too.
Word Scramble. We figured it was pretty popular.
We kind of went in with the attitude of just having fun with it.
Yeah.
No matter what happens, we're just gonna have a great time.
As the night went on, we just had a really good time. They had really good food there. Their hors d'oeuvres were awesome. And then the different activities that we got to do, it just made it go really fast because it seemed like it was going to be a very long time. 4 hours playing bridal shower games was intimidating. But they moved it along really great. They had enough breaks in between everything.
We got to get to know the girls at our table really well, and we actually made good friendships with the girls, so it was kind of fun that way.
We were really just having fun, so that was an added perk of getting it. So we had a ton of fun though. The girls at our table were awesome.
They were really fun. I think they helped
Yeah.
with the nervousness.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Well, I didn't think I was
were
in
funny.
the top 3, so we were talking about how we were just excited that we just got to meet the group of girls and had so much fun with it because I was so nervous. They made me feel a little bit more comfortable.
The photo booth was
I would
kind of
say
funny.
the photo booth,
She
definitely.
broke the displays. We got to go into the photo booth, and we had to take 3 photos that would kind of describe us and describe our friendship and stuff and be wacky, so we could try to win that competition.
There was only 15 seconds between each, 10 or 15 seconds between each shot, so to kind of, when we were waiting in line, kind of planning each and every one so we knew what we were going to do next, and when she said that I had broke it, it was the big goofy glasses, and the earpieces fell off, so I went to hold it, and then my thumb pushed the lens out, so I had one lens and one not, and my hand is holding it, so it turned out well. Just do the shirts, I guess.
Okay.
It's harder without the props, so we just did this, so it showed her the names and the date.
We did like a little story, so it kind of like
The first one was meeting.
Yeah, we pretended like we were like on a date. Yeah, we were shaking hands, and then we were like on a roller coaster ride. I don't know how we came up with this.
No, the second one was the pig noses.
Oh yes, because
That's our signature picture.
yeah,
So we just had
in
to do it.
pictures we would do random like pig noses.
Did we do it?
The very first one, we tried to do a Mardi Gras theme. Yeah. We had some boas and we had the little eye masks, and that one turned out good.
That turned out okay, yeah.
And
I
then
like
the
that.
second one was the firefighter one, where I'm looking at her like, I have no idea what's going on. And then the third one, we had our ring pops that the paper piper had in the little boxes, and we did Wonder Twin powers.
Watch the Ultimate Bride Survival Guide on Fox 47. Ride along with the brides as they travel across Dane County to meet some of the top vendors in Wisconsin. Watch as they plan each detail and build up to their special day. If you're getting married, tune in for some great ideas for your own wedding. Relax and let the bride show you what's out there. Watch the Ultimate Bride Survival Guide, Sunday at 9 a.m. on Fox 47.
And the floral lady. I can't keep
Her arrangements were
flowers
pretty.
alive to save my life, so I would need a lot of help with that. She was cool and creative, so I liked her. And very personable.
So I customize for the brides and grooms. So I've never done two weddings the same. Really reflect their personalities. And of course you can bring pictures to me and show me ideas and your concept, and then I will run with it. I'll make it your own and really unique, something that no one else has ever seen.
I've spoke with John at Celebrations Entertainment about different options because I have very musical friends and I have an idea of how to incorporate karaoke into my wedding.
I really liked meeting with the Celebrations DJ crew.
I liked the DJ people. They were fun too.
They
We
were
were sitting
fun.
next to the DJ people, so we were kind of in between the cupcakes and the candy bar. So we didn't have to go very far. So
We got the money spot.
Yeah, the DJs were pretty. They were awesome.
We can do anything from photography to DJing to doing uplighting to doing the photo montages. We do the candy buffets, which you guys will see in a little bit. We're kind of like one of the really exclusive places that do that right now. There is other photo booths in that. We can do those. You know, the biggest thing that we do is our exclusive package, which is all music videos. So when you come to a wedding, you walk into it and you've got flat screens everywhere, and we'll do like a photo montage of the bride and groom. And then after all the traditional stuff is done with, we'll kick it into high gear and we take you into the music videos from anywhere from the 70s to the hottest new thing on the radio.
The ballroom dancing, they were awesome too. We kind of met up with Joseph, I think his name was, and he was really cool. I think that's something that like definitely the four of us might try together.
we were sitting next to the cupcake table, and that was awesome.
That's pretty nice.
We kept stealing cupcakes, and they were pretty cool.
The candy table was definitely sweet. It was had
My
a
fa-
ton of stuff.
Yeah, my favorite was the Swedish fish. I love those.
Yeah.
But they had everything from chocolate to everything. So.
Yeah, it was like a girl's dream, so obviously they put it in there.
Through all the years that I've been doing this, I've found a lot of different techniques to apply to different pictures. And I just have my favorites, you know what I mean? Some really make the colors pop, some just kind of make it a little soft and warm and glowy. Other things, we have some really cool black and whites.
That Paper Piper too, is that their name?
Yeah, the stationery.
They have really cool
They were cool.
stationery.
I'm not creative at all with that stuff, so that would be fun to work with them.
I'm excited to go try Brandy's Bridal. The ladies there seemed really nice, and I'm looking forward to trying dresses on there and seeing how everything turns out.
It's going to be something really fun and different. We're super excited to be a part of it and see where tonight goes, and hopefully it blossoms into years and years of this. We're excited, yeah. It'll be fun to get the brides active and into a show like they are.
I think that the best part of the evening was how much fun my team had making the toilet paper dress.
Yeah, it was good.
And how much fun it was for us to win first with Kayla's beautiful idea.
Yeah, she's awesome.
If it weren't for her, table number 7 would not be as lucky as we were.
I can't express to you right now how beautiful I feel wrapped in toilet paper.
You are so gorgeous.
Like, I'm ready for this one. I know that we can do good on this one. And so we just kind of took it out of the gate running, and we didn't really look around at anyone. We just started draping and putting it around the bride that we chose to dress up and stuff. So we kind of didn't really look around at all until the end, and we ended up adding like a lot of things that we never expected. Like, we made a flower bouquet and stuff like that. And
we added embellishments. We had like a rose on her actual dress, and like she said, we draped it instead of wrapped it. I saw one of my a girl I went to high school with had pictures from her bridal shower, and they did the toilet paper dress, and I kind of saw what worked and what didn't work when they took pictures and posted them, so it was kind of helped as well.
The stress was definitely when we had to sing the song. Like,
oh yeah,
we had come up, every table had to sing a song about love, and we chose like The Moment I Wake Up from my best friend's wedding.
Together forever, that's how it must be. To live without you would only mean heartbreak for me.
We would have sang a different song, for sure. We would not have sang Sing a Little Prayer for You. We would have sang a song everybody knew, because that was embarrassing.
And we wanted to stand out. Everybody else had kind of like a slow love song, and we were trying to think of like an upbeat love song, so I guess that's where it came from.
You had to sing for a minute, so we figured what song can we sing for a minute and know all the words to.
So one of the girls at our table, like, it was our turn. She hops up on the chair right into the microphone and starts belting it out. And
the chorus.
She totally skipped the verse, and we're all on like the same page that we were starting from the beginning of the song. And
we froze. We didn't know what to do.
We were all like, what are we singing again? So we didn't do very well on that.
Yeah. We had a rationale for it.
We had a reasoning.
And then I think we just saw the ring pop, and it just kind of we thought it would come together. And we're still single. I am not married yet.
Yeah, we should have went with your first option, which was going to the chapel.
Yes, that's what we should have sang.
Everybody would have known the words, and we wouldn't have had different parts of it.
Repetition in that would have been okay.
Yeah.
We put those ring pops on our ring finger, though, didn't we?
Yeah.
So, again, engaged, but
not married.
Not married. Mm-mm. Still single.
We just hit it off right away. We kind of had a marathon first date. You think of something that you do on a first date, and we did it. We went to the movies, and we went out to the pool barn and shot pool. We went bowling. We went out to dinner. I met his mother and his best friend on that day.
His friends were actually behind us videotaping, like going from tree to tree in the woods, videotaping this. And he's talking to me, and he got down on one knee, and for like a split second I was like, oh my gosh, he's proposing. But then he started like rumbling through his backpack, and I was like, oh, Rachel, you're so dumb. He's not. He's just looking through his backpack. And then he pulls out a neti pot box. You know what neti pot is, right? It like clears your sinuses. And then I got really confused, and he pulled out the ring box from the neti pot box.
He walks in with roses, and
that should have been the first hint.
That should have been a hint, because 4 years I only got like 3 sets of roses or flowers, so it should have been a hint, but it wasn't. Just excited about that, and so he's like, why don't you go put those in a vase? And so I did right away, and I had my back turned. I was filling the vase with water in the sink, and I turned around to ask him something, and he's down on one knee, and I kind of did a triple take almost. I was like, what are you doing? Like, and so he stood up and did the whole spiel.
And I just kept like covering my face, and that's all I'm doing. And then I have the lovely video to show for it.
It was 2 weeks before Christmas. We had mistletoe hanging right inside our front door. And he was kneeling on the ground underneath the mistletoe. And I came around the corner and I was like, what are you doing on the floor? And then I realized what was going on.
I cry so easily. Like if I saw anybody cry, I cry. But for some reason, I was so shocked that I couldn't cry whatsoever. I just kept going like this. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And staring at the ring because I underestimated how well he did.
Well, yeah, I said yes.
It was a really fun day.
Well, she didn't even let him get it out. Like she was saying yes before he even got to actually ask her.
He started saying, he's like, baby, I love you. And I was like, yeah. And then he stood up and gave me a hug. He's like, I didn't even get to ask you.
He actually treats her a lot like her father treats me, and that's, that's her dad and I have been together 34 years, and, you can just tell. And I tried to tell her growing up, it's not all about what they're, what they do or, it's about who they are and how they treat you. And she's come to realize that.
Yep.
I said yes.
Watch the Ultimate Bride Survival Guide on Fox 47. Ride along with the brides as they travel across Dane County to meet some of the top vendors in Wisconsin. Watch as they plan each detail and build up to their special day. If you're getting married, tune in for some great ideas for your own wedding. Relax and let the bride show you what's out there. Watch the Ultimate Bride Survival Guide, Sunday at 9 a.m. on Fox 47.
And I really have always pictured an outdoor wedding. And when I was little, I used to think that it was going to be in the summer and it was going to be super hot and I was going to wear a short dress. And once I got engaged, I realized that really wasn't what I wanted. We are getting married on October 5th, which would have been my mom's parents' 59th wedding anniversary if they were still here with us. So that's the way that I get to share my day with them, with my grandparents.
I haven't really been planning it my whole life. I'm not like a bridezilla. I'm very easygoing.
Have fun, enjoy it. I think it's not just about the day. It's not just the wedding day. It's everything up into that. It's the dress shopping and the cake tasting and the touring of the rooms and the taste tests that we provide. I think that's the most important part. It's an experience. It's not just a one-day service that you're purchasing, and that's really important.
I was kind of interested in setting out like the program and the invitations and stuff like that, so all I have to do is just find an actual vendor who will make them.
I think he has some input with some of the songs and stuff, but as far as like centerpieces and colors, I think I've switched like the bridesmaid dresses and the tuxes like 10 different times, and he doesn't care. So he just wants to show up.
Well, it's really easy for me because I've been through this so much to really put a bride at ease because, nothing is that big of a deal. It is to them. But for me, I can help them through that stressful time and make sure that they know that everything is fine.
He's got a lot of experience. He's got a lot of weddings under his belt.
Yeah. I have some really good ideas for what I want my dress to look like. I just don't know if I'm ever going to actually find the one and be in love like you hear some brides are.
You get what you pay for. That's the easiest way I can tell you.
We started centerpieces already, and Chris thinks that's hilarious and unnecessary to start right away, but
he doesn't understand.
Figure why not start things and so it's less stressful later.
Yeah, he's helping plan the honeymoon, but he got a little advice from his brother-in-law who said every once in a while you have to disagree with something to make it seem like you care. And he made the mistake of telling me that, so it didn't really work out very well for him.
Well, obviously the important thing is make sure that you get to sit down with a photographer that's going to actually photograph your wedding, because it's really all about the personality interaction between the couple and that photographer. I mean, you can tell after a half hour even of talking with people if they're going to be comfortable with you and you're comfortable with them, and that's really what it's all about.
Not that he doesn't want to help plan, but he just kind of, the only thing he always said from the beginning is I want a say in the food and the cake. So not that I'm not including him, he comes to all the appointments, and anything that we really do, I always put it to
letting
him.
her choose
I
what
put
she
it
wants.
to him right away and say, what do you think of this? And oftentimes he's like, oh, whatever you want, I don't care, whatever, it'll look good. And so then I go to others for opinions to make sure.
If you have a horrible entertainer, all your guests are going to leave. If you're going to have horrible pictures when this is all said and done, you're going to be crying and going, why did I have that guy shoot my photography?
And the little kids in the wedding, we have great nieces and nephews, and that's just a fun day for everybody.
But he's actually very excited to go ring shopping, which surprised me.
Yeah, I think the big thing that gets forgotten in this industry a lot is that it's supposed to be fun. Yeah. And we really, really emphasize that. We're there to help you. We don't charge for the event coordinating service at the venue. So using those people as a tour, if you're stressed out, you just don't get something, the industry's overwhelming, give them a call, they'll help you out.
Daddy's little princess will get what she wants.
Even if he doesn't think so.
Yeah. He'll fight till the end, but he'll come through. Especially if we can get a little help.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then as long as the guys match, as long as Hugh shows up matching, that's all I care about.
Relax and have fun with it. It's supposed to be one of the most fun things you do in your wedding planning, so just relax and have fun with it.
But I'm very glad that she chose to include their day. I mean, it really was, it meant a lot to me for her to be so sensitive and deep, and I did such a good job.
Made it easier than picking a random day.
Yeah.
I was nervous because it was all different compilations of music, I guess, so I didn't really know what I was gonna do, so I pulled out all awkward dances like the Running Man. Oh, and really bad moonwalk that I can't do to save my life. And then I saw the two other girls were really creative, especially the girl that was dancing with the chair. So I was like, what can I do to make it a little bit more interesting? Because I was dancing very awfully. I was like, well, I guess I can pull out the worm. And that's where that came from.
We're very sad that the other girl didn't make it up here with us, but she just can't do the worm like Rachel.
Yeah, the worm truly won it for Rachel right there. Yeah.
But we were definitely nervous, for sure.
Definitely nervous. And then all of a sudden they called. They said, well, we'll call first and second place for now. And then they said that first place goes to Chelsey Quigley. And I look and I'm like, I froze in time. I was like, is this real? And I kind of did this. I was just like, oh my God, just excited. And
she definitely had tears in her eyes because we were totally shocked. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that.
I didn't cry though. It was just the instant shock of realizing it all came together and worked out.
It was so fun. So it was like the icing on the cake.
We went into it just saying, even if we don't win, this is a good experience. It's going to be fun either way. So it's just a bonus to be a finalist.
By the time that they had announced my name, I was in shock. I had no idea. I stood there just in my chair staring off into space for about 5 seconds before I finally realized that I was actually in the top 3. So I had to lean out of my chair and jump hug my mom.
We're fun and we love each other very much, and we would just appreciate any votes at all. So
you definitely have the strongest relationship I've ever seen, which is pretty amazing. It's definitely something I look up to, and they do complement each other very, very well. So something like this for you guys would be just the icing on the cake, something that they deserve, that they would go to a couple who is madly in love and is going to stay married for the rest of their lives until they're old.
I plan to.
On rocking chairs.
Yeah.
Oh, Hugh, I love you so much.
Yes, that is what I plan to do.
Now I actually have it arranged where in exactly 2 years I'll graduate with a full bachelor's degree. So in the upcoming 15 months before my wedding, I will be taking at least 24 credits at a time to try to complete my degree the week before we get married.
I just think the opportunity to do it in general was a really fun experience for me and something that Hugh and I can look back on as just a fun experience in general. So
vote for Hugh and Rachel.
Yay!
I think she's a great gal, but I'm her mom. A little prejudice there, but we'll see how it all plays out. I'm kind of excited to see what she's going to have to do and where she's going to have to go, and good luck to the other two contestants. I mean, you know, you go, girls.
I'm Chelsey, this is Kayla, and I'm very, very excited to be a part of this contest, and hopefully
you vote for us.
Yeah, vote for us.
Scott, I'm really glad that you're in my life. You are just about the best thing that I could ever ask for, and I can't wait till we get married and I get to spend the rest of my life with you. You are always there for me, and you never get angry when I get upset for no reason. You just sit there and grit your teeth until the end and wait until I apologize. And you never say I told you so. So I'm just really excited to spend the rest of our lives together and to start a family.
I love you, and I want to thank you for encouraging me to do this, because I never win anything, and then when I did win the opportunity to do it, I kind of got nervous and backed down, and you really encouraged me to do it and step out of my comfort zone, and you really supported me, so thank you, and I love you.
Well, we have a lot of family that stand behind us. Hopefully we've been through ups and downs, and hopefully we have a long life together, and hopefully we win this.
Hi, my little love of my life, Kyla Jean. I love you very much. I don't know where I would be without you, and I'm so happy that you are here and you get to enjoy our wedding experience with Hubert and Rachel as their flower girl.
And I can't wait to dress you up in fun little dresses.